The state of Arizona is a remarkable place to visit for year-round outdoor recreation. In this episode of 5 Spot, we'll highlight 5 small Arizona towns that offer an abundance of activities for the outdoor adventure in you. Hello everyone and welcome to 5 Spot. My name's Scott Leuthold. I've spent more than 30 years exploring the great state of Arizona. Come along with me now and explore these exciting small towns that have a lot to offer to the outdoor adventure, and let's venture out. All right, up first is Page, Arizona, located along the northern border of the state of Arizona and the gateway to Lake Powell. Page and the surrounding area are truly exceptional for outdoor adventure experiences. From paddling and boating and just camping along the shoreline, Lake Powell offers enough recreation to be enough for many travelers. But there's really just so much more. By hiking Marble Canyon, Antelope Canyon, and Buckskin Gulch and venturing out to the Wave, you're simply scratching the surface of just how remarkable this place really is. Page can also be a great jumping off point for paddling and rafting the Colorado River, and most people who visit are going to want to experience Rainbow Bridge and Horseshoe Bend, both of which bring you very close to the stunning beauty of the rock cliffs and the outcroppings of the area. You can also try your hand at fly fishing at Lee's Ferry, or explore the nearby Vermilion Cliffs and Escalante Grand Staircase. The list goes on and on of the many great adventures that await in Page, Arizona. Alright, up next is Cottonwood, Arizona, located in the stunning Verde Valley in central Arizona. In all honesty, I don't think I could ever truly describe the stunning beauty of this region. In fact, in my opinion, I could easily have seen this become a national park. Oftentimes when people ask me if they should make their way to the Grand Canyon when they're here on a short vacation, my recommendation is oftentimes to forgo the national park and spend more time in Sedona and the rest of the Verde Valley. I chose Cottonwood as the local town of choice in this region because it's often overlooked compared to its nearby sibling of Sedona. But Cottonwood, in my opinion, has a great deal to offer and is significantly less expensive to Sedona. This community is central to all that you would want to experience in the Verde Valley. From hiking in Sycamore Canyon to riding the Verde Railway, there's really an endless supply of adventure to be had. For instance, spend the day paddling down the Verde River to a vineyard for wine tasting, or explore the many native dwelling ruins including Tuzagut, Palatka, Montezuma's Castle, and Montezuma's Well. Then spend a day driving up Mingus Mountain to the town of Jerome, which is the largest ghost town in the USA. You can reserve a hot air balloon ride or hang gliding ride over the Red Rocks, visit the many vineyards of Page Springs, hike the many stunning shaded hikes in Oak Creek Canyon, or rent a Jeep and test your off-road skills on Broken Arrow Trail or the many other Jeep trails around the area. Oh, and let's not forget that Sedona is a mountain biker's dream with endless miles of single-track slick rock to explore. Spend a couple nights camping at Dead Horse Ranch State Park, which is just adjacent to downtown Cottonwood. One of my favorite things to do is to ride my bicycle downtown in the morning to grab myself a coffee and breakfast at the Red Rooster Cafe. This is just one of the experiences that I love when I'm visiting this endless region of opportunity. Alright, up next is Cave Creek, Arizona, and as most of you know, I live in Carefree, which is just adjacent to Cave Creek. Both really great towns. Looking forward to sharing this one with you. Alright, let's just start by talking about the two towns themselves. Cave Creek is such a cool western town. It's got quirky shops and 100% local restaurants. There's saloons with live rodeos. It's a hog rider's heaven with tons of biker bars. And pretty much every night of the week you can find live music at multiple venues. My hometown of Carefree is just adjacent to Cave Creek, and to me it kind of resembles a ski town. Both Carefree and Cave Creek sit on the northern slope of Black Mountain, which sits just north of the city of Scottsdale. The towns both sit at around 2,000 to 2,500 feet in elevation, so it's significantly higher up than the city of Phoenix. The outdoor adventure opportunities in this area are just ridiculous. From hiking and horseback riding in Spurcross Ranch and Cave Creek Regional Park, to mountain biking and bouldering in Browns Ranch and the McDowell-Sonoran Preserve with over 100 miles of connected trails to McDowell Mountain Regional Park, you can hike, ride, and mountain bike for days. Or if it suits your adventure desires, you can rent an ATV or a Jeep and venture out to the expansive Wildcat OHV area, or you can drive up Seven Springs Road all the way out to Sheep's Bridge. Or if you've got the gear along, you can camp out at Bartlett Lake right on the shore and watch the stunning sunset reflect off the eastern cliffs. Or if you need to get your bike fixed before you head out on the trail, stop into Flat Tire Bike Shop and tell John Scott sent you. Oh, and let's not forget the food. Definitely check out Raven's View, Janie's Bodega, The Grotto, Local Johnny's, Tonto Bar and Grill, Alberto Restaurante, or Pizza Cotta. I absolutely love Carefree and Cave Creek and the surrounding area, and if you know me at all, you know it's got the right stuff. Alright my friends, let's talk about Tubac, Arizona. What a cool little artsy historic town in southern Arizona. Tubac is located along the I-19 south of Tucson on the way to Nogales, Mexico. It's a real surprising gem in southern Arizona. This area's got a lot of history with 2 Spanish missions in close proximity. the Tumac Carmen Mission, which is located just south of town, and the Mission San Xavier, located about 20 minutes north on I-19. Both of these incredible missions are definitely worth a visit. And as you might suspect, there's a lot of really great day adventures to be had from here. I definitely recommend you take a drive west of town to the historic Ruby mining town. Then after that, take a drive further west to the Buenos Aires National Wildlife Refuge. Then round out your day with a stop off at the 300-year-old Rancho de la Osa Mexican Hacienda Ranch located along the U.S.-Mexican border. The next morning, spend the day hiking to the top of one of southern Arizona's premier sky islands at Madera Canyon. Or spend the day driving to the top of Kitt Peak to tour one of the many telescopes at this national observatory. Kitt Peak offers 3 night telescopes, 2 radio telescopes, and 22 optical telescopes. Look through the monitors at the sun and witness solar flares. I also highly recommend you take a drive to Patagonia. This very charming small town offers a National Audubon Society hummingbird sanctuary, the Nature Conservancy Sonoyta Patagonia Creek Preserve. You can also stop by Deep Dirt Institute to get your hands dirty and learn about permaculture, or paddleboard on Patagonia Lake. If you're looking for a great place to stay while you're down there, reserve a room at my friend Nadine's stunning 3,000 square foot authentic adobe ranch bed and breakfast. It's called Reveling Raven and it's located in Amado, just north of the town of Tubac. And if you got yourself a real wild hair, cross the border into Nogales for some Mexican chops. I could really go on and on with the amazing list of adventures to be had in this delightful region of southern Arizona, rich with history and flavor. Alright my friends, last but no way least is the very cool southern Arizona town of Bisbee. Located just north of the border with Mexico, this charming, eclectic, vibrant mining town boasts cool Airbnb stays in rustic mining cabins, haunted hotels, and even the ever-popular Shady Dell Vintage Camper Trailer Motel and Campground. The drive to Bisbee affords your visit to the Kirchner Caverns, an airtight underground cavern discovered in the late 1970s and finally protected as a state park in 1999. After your visit to the caverns, you can stop off at the OK Corral located in historic Tombstone, Arizona. The outdoor adventure opportunities in the area are really plentiful too. Take a day in the Dragoon Mountains for some rock climbing. While there, visit Cochise Stronghold, once the refuge of the great Apache chief Cochise and his people. One of my absolute favorite things to do in the area is to camp at Chiricahua National Monument under the oak trees. In the morning, catch a shuttle from the Visitors Center to the top of the mountain and spend the entire day hiking back to camp through an incredible maze of hoodoos and rock pinnacles caused by ancient volcanoes in the area. While there, take a drive to the eastern side of the Chiricahua Range. There you'll find a tiny but very beautiful outpost called Portal in Cave Creek Canyon. This amazing canyon is a very popular place for birders from around the world. Most are there to get a rare glimpse at migrating parrots and hummingbirds from Mexico. You can also visit the American Museum of Natural History's Southwest Research Station here. The Chiricahua Mountain Range is also a sky island surrounded by desert. It's a really great place to visit the top of the mountain if you want to get out of the heat and into the pine trees. To the northwest of the mountain range is the town of Wilcox. Here you'll find lots of different vineyards that grow grapes for Arizona wines. Just southeast of the mountain range along the New Mexico border sits the Geronimo Surrender Memorial. This memorial indicates where the famous Apache chief surrendered to the U.S. Army in 1886. So it goes without saying that the southeast corner of the state has plenty to do. A visit to Chiricahua National Monument is absolutely worth the drive in itself. Alright my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode of 5 Spot. If you haven't become a subscriber, I definitely encourage you to do that. Of course, be sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when videos go live. And if you'd like to become a member of Team 4X, go to 4XPEDITION.com/join to learn more. Until the next time, take care.